Earlier this month, this was saved in our irony file we want to tell you about, the Atlantic magazine of the Institute of Politics at the University of Chicago held a conference on something called disinformation. So naturally, the Atlantic came up with some of the biggest purveyors of disinformation it could find and crammed them onto a stage. And one by one, University of Chicago students humiliated these purveyors of disinformation by asking them simple questions like, aren't you the one who's lying in public? Why are you pretending to care about facts? It was compelling, although not in the way the Atlantic magazine intended. So it was not surprising that some portions of this conference were off limits to civilians, very much including University of Chicago students. And one of those moments was a one-on-one conversation between Jeffrey Goldberg of the Atlantic, a ludicrous figure, and Barack Obama, a sinister figure. And it didn't take long for Barack Obama to do exactly what he did during his 8 years in the White House: divide Americans along racial lines. Right. His one specialty. Disinformation, Barack Obama told us, is a crime committed by straight white men against demographic groups now favored by the Democratic Party. And then Obama went a step further than that. He said, in the name of public safety, we need to end free speech. Here he is.
If you are a woman, if you are a person of color, if you are a trans person right now in certain parts of this country, what's said matters. And what you now have is these product designs that are, and I think this was already said by Maria and others previously, in a non-transparent way that we don't have much insight to, a series of editorial choices are essentially being made that undermine our democracy, and oftentimes, when combined with any kind of ethno-nationalism or misogyny or racism, can be fatal.
So free speech undermines our democracy, says Obama. Some of us are raised to believe free speech was the heart of democracy. In fact, it was inseparable from democracy. You can't be self-governing if you can't say what you think, right? Not anymore. Free speech is, in fact, a crime. It's an act of violence. Women, people of color, trans people, they're all victims of editorial choices that Barack Obama doesn't agree with. The people making those editorial choices, who, of course, belong to groups the Democratic Party doesn't like, are not exercising their First Amendment rights. No, according to Obama, they're killing people. So that's how they get rid of the First Amendment. It's too dangerous. Amazing.